So, good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. Tonight's Section 7A game between Hibbing Chisholm hosting Virginia Mountain Iron Buell. This is the 2019-2020 home opener for the Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets. Joining me is Blake after a quick trip from Grand Rapids and a thrilling overtime victory for the Thunderhawks over the Minnetonka in overtime.
Yeah, best game of the year so far over in Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids continues their good start to the season. Another big win over a top 10 team in Minnetonka. You know, Wade Chido has them playing very good hockey right now, and they're going in the right direction.
Yeah, so Rapids, big win here this afternoon. Now we've got game 2 of our doubleheader tonight in Hibbing. The Blue Jackets begin their 2019-2020 campaign. Virginia is off to an 0-2 start, so they're looking to get their first victory of the year, as well as the Blue Jackets getting their first victory in their first game of the year.
Yep, we saw Virginia on Tuesday night against Greenwood. Goaltending's been an issue for Virginia so far. They let up like 30-some shots in their first 2 games, and they've let up like 9 goals in the first game and 7 goals in the second game. So if they can get their goaltending sharpened up here, they'll obviously be a lot better here tonight.
Yeah, certainly got to get the goaltending shored up, and hopefully they can get some more offensive chances. And then for the Blue Jackets, a lot of young players on that Blue Jacket team joining up. A lot of players coming up from the Bannock team, and with a mixture of some good returning core of athletes as well. Joey Ellison, Mitch Limba, Eric Sanborn back on defense, joined by a host of younger players as well. Some players on the JV team last year moving up to the varsity. So it'll be an interesting year for the Blue Jackets to see what they can do here.
So tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Drill, a proud sponsor of Upmark Hockey. Minnesota Twist Drill wishes all teams the best of luck in the upcoming season and to have fun. The Rick Sports Grill in Evelyn offers casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rick offers large and small group seating and heated areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. The Rick Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn, Minnesota. Check them out today. So our 2 sponsors for the 2019-2020 season here on Upnorth Hockey, Minnesota Twist Drill and the Rick Sports Grill. We thank them both for their season-long sponsorship here on Upnorth Hockey.
So coming up is the Blue Jackets and the Blue Devils. The historic rivalry between these 2 teams continues here tonight. That's coming your way on Up North Hockey. We'll be back for the starting lineup and the national anthem coming up shortly.
Sophomore winger number 3, Brennan Peterson. At left wing, junior winger number 8, Brett Oakland. And starting at center, junior center number 15, Ryan Scher. And the remainder of the Blue Devils, head coach by Cale Vincent, assisted by Evan Friedley and Chris Weston. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets. Starting at goal tonight, senior goaltender number 1, Vijay Lesnicki. And right defense, junior defense, number 6, Eric Sandborn. And left defense, sophomore defense, number 15, Drew Kavina. Starting at right wing tonight, sophomore winger number 17.
You have another headset?
And left wing tonight, senior winger number 10, Mitchell Sidma. And starting at center, junior center number 3, Joe Allison. And the remainder of your Blue Jackets, head coach by Justin Tupperlin, assisted by Adam Jaber and Jim Tumley. And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I please ask you to rise as American Legion Post 222 presents our nation's colors, and they are proudly celebrating their 51st season in doing so. Please join me in saluting and thanking them for their service to our country, our community, and to Blue Jacket hockey. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join in singing as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem.
Allison. Allison loses the puck. Picked up now by Blue Jackets. Get it back. Zimba through center ice here. Tips it in. And back to get it is Sepula. Cutting around the corner. Over to Oakland. Trying to help out on there. Back to get it is Nemenich. Nemenich back in the corner. As Peterson sends it over the other side. Sepula through center. Sent it by Drew Kavita. Let's get this first close to the action here. Adams from last year's consolation VFW champion team. Getting action here tonight. Blue Jackets take it center. Blue Jackets send it in. Back on the other side, it's Rudebush. Shot right on. And the first save for Vitek Gwozdecki of the Blue Jackets. All right, so hopefully this will solve our audio problems. We had to switch mics here. And Vitek Gwozdecki getting his first save of the game. Just one shot on the game. So far, 15 minutes left here in our opening period here in Hibbing. Back on the corner, fight around is Sepula. Sepula knocks it into the corner and back behind the net. Loose puck comes to center ice. And all picked up in the corner. Over to sent in by Drew Cabina. And up out of play here. And controlled, now sent in by the Blue Jackets here. Into the corner. As the Blue Jackets control through center ice as Allison tips it over to on the other side to Casey Kemp. Kemp back with it, and the Blue Devils recover, brings it out as Peterson. Trying to center it up for Oakland. Couldn't complete the pass, but Oakland is in the corner. Drew Cabina rides him off the puck there in the corner. Now the Blue Devils control the puck. And sent in this time by Sepula. And out to get it with Nathan Johnson for the Blue Jackets. Behind the net now is Allison. Allison over to Kemp behind the net, looking to try to get it out front to Mitch Zimba. Puck does come free, but the Blue Devils control Sepula. Loose puck in front of the net, but knocked away by the defender. Good play. And we've got Blue Jackets control now. Zimba trying to get that loose puck at center. The puck goes free and sent in by the Blue Devils. Keegan Fink getting in the corner for the Blue Jackets. And now it's sent out to center. Racing back to Drew Janicic. Janicic wheels it around. Trying to get it out there. Loses the puck and taken away by the Blue Devils. Chance in front as Peterson was skating towards the net to Gwozdecki, but couldn't get control of. Real good shot on it. Sent out by the Blue Jackets quickly on that one, but the Blue Devils sent it back in.
Here's Peterson with the drive, and that was Oakland on the shot. And back out to the point. Callister tries to make a play. And it is controlled on the blue line as we get a whistle and a stoppage of play here. So not a bad start here for the Blue Jackets, Blake. All right, so we get a whistle and they're gonna do it again here. And at center, Erickson takes a draw for the Blue Jackets. Johnson controls, gets it over to Cabina. Cabina brings it in for the Blue Jackets. Drive goes wide of the net. And now controlled as the Blue Jackets pick it up, and there's a drive on goal. Nice chance there by Mikey Andrikin out there for the Blue Jackets. Now brought out to center. Peterson brings it through center ice. Peterson has Oakland on the other side. Slides it over to Oakland. Can't get it across to him as Vozdecki broke up that pass. Nice play by the goaltender there. And out to center. Sent in, no. By the Blue Jackets. And there's a chance for Allison. Back to Zimba. He shoots. He scores! It's Zimba in the goal for the Blue Jackets, putting them up 1-0 here in the first period of play. 11:14 left to play. So we'll get the assist on that goal. Mitch Zimba is going to get the Blue Jackets' first goal of the 2019-2020 season. And the Blue Devils put a shot back in as Nemanich with a drive on goal there.
Scoring the goal for your Blue Jackets, number 10, Mitchell Zimba. He's assisted by number 3, Joe Allison, and number 17, Casey Kemp. Zimba from Allison and Kemp. Time of the goal, 5:46.
5:46 time of the goal. Allison and Kemp on the assist for the Blue Jackets. And brought in by Drake. No, Drake in the corner. Drake gets a shot right over from Rudebush. Nice chance for Rudebush. Keegan. And a whistle. Stoppage of play here. 10:39 left here in the first period of play. Shots even at 2. But the Blue Jackets have a 1-0 lead over the Blue Devils. And out to take the draw is Allison against Rudebush. Allison wins the draw. Over to Cabina. Up to Zimba. Loses it and fired in by Cabina now. As Kemp races over in the corner to get it. Allison's going to get to it. Back to Cabina with a drive right on. Nice chance for Drew Cabina there. Great opportunity for the Blue Jackets there. And a save in there. Ian Kangas, sophomore goaltender, getting the start here tonight. Makes the save on that shot. So the wrister from Cabina. A nice save by Kangas. And now behind the net, picked up by Erickson. Erickson trying to leave it out for somebody in front and gets it over the other side. Picked up by the Blue Jackets, fired back in. Erickson back to get it. And he was met in on the play by Callister. And now the Blue Devils bring it out. Up to Scherf. Over to Peterson with a drive right on. Loose puck in front. And Vozdecki made the initial save. And a good chance for the Blue Devils there on a rebounder, but they get a whistle as the net was taking off its mooring. And now Keegan Fink to take the draw against Ryan Sharp. 9:46 left here in period 1. 1-0. The Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets over Virginia Mountain Iron Buell. And back to get it is Callister. Fires it over on the other side. And back behind the net now is thrown by Scherfender, helping out. They get it out to center. Blue Jackets recover. Get it over to Drew Janicic, gets it over to Drew Cabino. The Drew and Drew defensive combination for the Blue Jackets. I don't think, as long as I've been covering the Blue Jackets, I've never seen two kids named Drew playing defense. And Zimba gets it up to Allison with a drive right on. Allison, nice chance there. Allison in the corner now, gets it out, trying to get out to Zimba on the point. And the Blue Devils clear the ice. Racing down there was a speedy Drake, who had a chance to get to that loose puck. Zimba picks it up, gets it out to center. And now sent in by Sepola. Gets it over to Nemenic. He fires it in. Back to get behind the net is Janicic. Sends it up to the corner, and the loose puck picked up by Zimba. He gets it out, and we're going to get a whistle. And an icing coming up here against the Blue Jackets. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all the players on the season ahead, and to have fun. And the Blue Jackets control as Fink brings it out. Fink brings it out to center ice. And Fink trying to take Sepola off the play. Sepola drives it in. Sepola move it in. And he loses a puck as it's swatted out. Back to the point. And up in the corner. Over to Nemenic. Nemenic in the corner now. Kind of ridden off the play a little bit. They're on that play by Andrikin, ride him off the play, and there's a shot right on from Nemenic. And Vozdecki decides to make the save. And coming up here with 7:28 left here. Allison takes a draw against Scherf. And out to the point, sent in by Sepola into the corner. And Carlson. And comes out to Zimba. Zimba brings it through, gets it over to Allison, and just a little bit ahead. Allison recovers, and Allison's got it behind the net, trying to centering pass. And not able to get it through. Peterson comes back the other way. Peterson dumps it in the corner. Peterson racing in there, met by Kemp. Kemp on the other side fires it over to Zimba. Zimba back to Allison. Comes through center ice. Zimba's coming with him. And Cabina sends it back in. The Blue Jackets will tag up here. As the Blue Devils bring it out now. Scherf at center ice. Now picked up by Oakland. Oakland on the other side. He's got Peterson out front. Oakland trying to drive around. He gets ridden off the play. Nice defensive play by Janicic there. And now Oakland trying to center it in front. Yes, Raleigh Sepola was going towards the net. And there is Oakland again. Another chance. Blue Jackets send it in. Sent in this time by Matt Edmonds. 6:02 left here in our first period of play. Blue Jackets have a 1-0 lead over Virginia Mountain Iron Beal. Zimba with a drive right on and a save. The Rink Sports Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of our daily specials or your favorites from our full menu. Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never miss a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meetings areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet. We can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rink Sports Grill at 301 Patrick Avenue in Evelyn. Check us out today. And controlled by the Blue Jackets, sent into the corner. Sandborn puts it up and out of play here. And we'll redo this one. Isaac Erickson. Face off against Keegan Rudabush. Erickson wins the draw. The Blue Jackets control. Sent in. Now chance there as Taylor put a shot. Just couldn't get good grip of it there. And it comes out to center. It's dumped in by the Blue Jackets again. And here is Taylor. Taylor centers it. Nice chance for Anderkin here to get his first varsity goal. And Rudabush comes back the other way. Rudabush working it in. Taylor fires it around the corner. Comes up the center, knocked in for the Blue Devils here. Drake sent it back in. And now recovered off the bench here is Scherf with a drive right on. And it looks like that might have got behind goaltender Wozdecki, but the referee says no goal on that play. So it remains 1-0 Blue Jackets. Cabina sends it back in for the Blue Jackets here. Over on the other side is Marshall. And now Peterson brings it through center ice. Peterson knocks it ahead. As the Blue Jackets recover for a moment, sent back in for the Blue Devils. And stolen away as Scherf shoots, he scores! Ryan Scherf getting a tying goal here as he stole the puck here. Nice play by Ryan Scherf. And ties this game at 1 apiece. Six-5 shots on goal. All tied up here.
Blue Devils, number 50, Ryan Scherf. Scherf, unassisted, tap goal 12:57.
Scherf is going to get that goal credited at 12:57 of the period. And now sent in by Rudabush. Virginia comes right back. Behind the net now is Irvin. Allison gets knocked off the play and sent into the corner as Drake gets it over there. Drake passing it out to center, trying to center it. Zimba's trying to help out there, trying to get that loose puck, and Allison gets it out, but it doesn't come out of the zone as Paul fires it into the corner. And now the shot right on the goaltender. Steered aside and sent in by Edmonds. Keegan fake now to Edmonds, but he can't get the pass there. As back the other way. Marshak with it. Marshak loses it, and the Blue Devils send it back in as Oakland knocks it in. 2:46 left here in our first period of play. 1-1. Virginia and Hibbing. Penalty coming up against the Blue Devils here for cross-checking. And that's the first power play of the night for both teams. And the Blue Jackets will get the first one of the day. So an opportunity here on the power play to get it going.
Blue Devils, number 8, Brett Oakland.
And there's Allison, knocks it in the corner, and glove saved by Ian Hengus there. Allison to take the draw against Scherf, and they'll redo it. Allison's going to get tossed out here. Casey Kemp will take the draw for the Blue Jackets here. 1:50 left in the power play for the Blue Jackets. And here's Nemanich. Nemanich gets it out to center, in front of the net, and Zimba gets it here. Zimba gets it over to on the other side to Edmonds and sends it right on. And a shot for the Blue Jackets there. Blue Jackets putting a little pressure here on this power play. Some chances. Allison to take the draw. Allison wins the draw, back to Zimba. Zimba and fired in. There's Kemp with a chance on the power play. It's a little low lining wrister. And Kangas makes the save on that shot. A nice combination with some veteran players here and some very talented Phantoms moving up from last year's team on this power play unit here. As Zimba gets it over to Kemp. Kemp loses it, but recovers. And recovered here by Scherf. Scherf driving in short-handed. Behind the net now, picked up by Sanborn. Sanborn working around the corner here. And he gets something set up here. Minute 5 left here in the power play. And a minute 38 left here in the first period of play. Zimba driving in. Zimba gets it, trying to get it back to Sanborn. Sanborn's got it at center. And fires it across the ice. Sepala brings it, fires it in the Blue Jackets end. Sanborn back to get it. And up to Zimba, up to Kemp. Kemp drives it in. Kemp going in, he leaves it for Edmonds. Edmonds takes a shot, goes wide of the net. And Zimba fires it over to Allison. 60 seconds left here in the first period of play. Allison over to Sanborn. Sanborn centers it for Kemp. Kemp can't get a shot off there. As it gets fired into the corner, and we're going to get a whistle as the puck went out of play. So, key matchup between two 6 and 7A teams here. Talk about the Section 7A games, how important those victories are. This is an early meeting, but it's a key game for one of these teams to come out of here with the victory. The face-off is Keegan Fink will take the draw against Scherf. And Fink wins it. Back to Cabina, drives it wide of the net.
Both teams at full strength.
And into the corner now is the Blue Jackets control. Keegan Fink in there. Scherf trying to dig it out for the Blue Devils. Fink trying with it. Centers it. Nobody home as taken away by the Blue Devils. Back the other way. We go with Oakland. And sent in now by Peterson into the corner. 12 seconds left here in this first period of play. And we're going to get a whistle and a stoppage of play with 8.2 seconds left. So again, thank you for joining us here tonight on our doubleheader Friday, our first doubleheader game series of on Up North Hockey this year. We had a thrilling one earlier. We'll talk more about that. And of course, a huge game here tonight. As Sanborn sends it up. As Allison skating in, but we run out of time. That's the end of the 1 period of play. And Blake will have your scoring summary here of the first period of play here.
You can purchase tickets right now at the front of the arena. Also, prior to the beginning of the third period, we'll be playing Chuck the Puck, and you can also purchase your books right now at the front of the arena.
Okay, so after 1 period of play, it's Virginia Mountain Iron Buell 1, Hibbing Chisholm 1 as well. And Hibbing Chisholm got on the board first at the 5:46 mark of the first period. Scoring that goal was number 10, Mitchell Zimba, assist to number 3, Joe Allison, and number 17, Casey Kemp. And then at the 12:57 mark of the first period, Virginia tied it up. Scoring that goal was number 15, Ryan Scherf. And that was an unassisted goal there for Scherf. And that's where we stand after 1 period of play, 1-1, and the shots on goal, 7-6 in favor of the home team, the Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets. So, another good game here so far between Hibbing Chisholm and Virginia MIB, and I would expect it to be a close one till the end here tonight, Randy.
Yeah, certainly it's going to be could be a thrilling finish here tonight. We got 1-1 after 1 period of play. So we'll see what happens here coming up in our second period of play. And Blake will take us through the sponsors here on our broadcast here tonight. Minnesota Twist Drill and the Rink Sports Grill. And we thank both of the sponsors for their season-long commitment to Up North hockey coverage right here this season.
Yeah, so tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Drill. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. And the Rink Sports Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from our full menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large screens, TV screens, and 2 10-inch projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. The Rink Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Eveleth, Minnesota. Check them out today. So once again, before I go here, after 1 period of play, it's the Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets 1, the Virginia Mountain Iron Buell Blue Devils 1 as well. We'll be back for second period action coming up from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena here in Hibbing, Minnesota.
Memorial Building for tonight's game after one period of play. It is the Blue Jackets and Blue Devils tied up at 1 apiece here late.
Yeah, pretty competitive game here so far tonight. We're tied at 1 apiece, and should be a good finish here.
Again, big day here on Up North Hockey. We had a thrilling game this afternoon. Grand Rapids goes to 2-0 on the season to get the big overtime victory against the Minnetonka Skippers here today. Blake, that was a fun game for you to do.
Yeah, that was just a roller coaster of a game. Back and forth, Grand Rapids went up by 2. They scored that second goal early in the second period, and then Minnetonka came right back and scored 2 to tie it up at 2. And then in the third period, Grand Rapids scored a goal to take a 1-goal lead. But then with 1 second left, Minnetonka tied it up to send it to overtime. That was just crazy then that they were able to tie it up at that moment. And then, of course, Joey Del Greco in overtime, a game-winning goal for the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. And heck, we're probably going to have to be in our top 5 rankings once we release them on Sunday. They beat 2 top 10 teams so far in their season.
Wow, yeah, I mean, you're off to a really fast start. 2 quality teams, quality opponents in Minnetonka and Benilde St. Margaret's. So that's certainly a fun afternoon in Grand Rapids. And tonight, big matchup here, 2 Section 7A teams, Hibbing and Chisholm, and Virginia Mountain Iron Mule going at battle with 2 historic rivals between these 2 teams. Here's Zamboni just about ready to go here, finishing the last couple of rounds here, and we'll be ready for period 2 action coming your way here on Up North Hockey. Alright, we're back here. Hibbing Memorial Arena. As the Virginia Blue Devils are coming back off the bottom of the ice. Period number 2. And just waiting on the Blue Jackets here to come out to Lake.
Yep, there's some follow here. It's going to be a good game for tonight and the rest of the game. We anticipated these 2 teams to be pretty even. They're both young teams. Some strong Bantam groups coming up. Not a lot of senior leadership. And like I said, these teams are very similar.
Yeah, similar teams with similar
Both teams are back in the ice. Virginia Mountain Iron Buell and Hibbing Chisholm. We're all tied up at 1 here at the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena here in Hibbing, Minnesota. Our 2 sponsors for tonight's game, Minnesota Twist Drill, a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. And the Rick Sports Grill in Evelyn offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rick Sports Grill offers 8 large screen TVs and 2 10-inch projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. The Rink Sports Grill at 301 Patrick Avenue in Evelyn, Minnesota. Check them out today. So we are just about ready for the second period face-off, and here's Randy for the play-by-play for the second period.
And we're ready to go here with second period action. Allison out to take the draw for the Blue Jackets against Keegan Rudabush. And Allison wins the draw. Back to Sanborn. Sanborn gets it up to Zimba, who fires it in. Racing back behind the net is Allison. Allison with it. Around the corner now. Sanborn gets in there to help out. And sent out by Irvin. Out to center. Irving brings it in. And back to help out is Kabina. Keegan Rudabush gets back to the point. And back to Namanich, who fires the puck wide of the net. Allison now with it. Allison gets it over to Rudabush out front. Chance for the Blue Devils early here in this period. Allison gets it out. As Kabina trying to fire it over to Sanborn. Kabina gets it ahead to Zimba. Zimba now brings it out to Allison, who dumps it in. Kemp in the corner. Kemp with it to Allison, back to Kemp. And a nice chance for the Blue Jackets there. Allison centers it for Kemp. Puts a shot right on Kangas. Kangas with a nice little stack pad save there. Peterson can't control it back into the Blue Jackets' end of the ice. As Johnson back there to get it. Up to Kemp. Kemp at center. Kemp brings it out to Keegan Fink. Fink brings it in with a shot right on Kangas. Nice chance for Keegan Fink. Of course, he's one of those Bantams from last year's team. And Keegan Fink will take this draw against Scherf. And Fink with it. As sent out, no, it's center. Peterson trying to get to it as long with Oakland. Oakland behind the net. Oakland trying to knock it out to Peterson. And now on the point is Callister. Fires it ahead. Fink sends it into the corner. The shot right on Kangas. And glove saves and gloves it aside. As Scherf picks it up. Scherf gets it through center, trying to get it to Oakland. And it's quickly sent back in by the Blue Jackets' Marshall. There's a nice little hit there on the play by Erickson, putting the body on the player. And now Taylor back in the corner there. Taylor, and this is controlled by Kabina. Kabina behind the net, center, around the corner there, and gets a shot right on. Kangas makes that save, and we get a whistle, and an icing is the call.
Tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Drill. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun.
And controlled by Kemp. for a moment and sent back in by the Blue Devils. As Johnson gets it ahead. Johnson with that loose puck. Zimba. And now the Blue Devils control. Front is Irvin. Back to Johnson to Allison. Allison with the puck. Allison gets it to Kemp. Kemp gets it over to Zimba. Zimba comes through center ice. Zimba moving in. He shoots right on. Nice shot by Zimba. Nice opportunity for the Blue Jackets there. Kemp back over to Cabina. Sends it in. Shot right on by Drew Cabina. Another opportunity. Another great save by Ian Kangas. Keegan Fink wins the draw to Cabina. Shot right on. And Drew Cabina with a nice little move. Gets out where he can clearly get a good shot out and fires it right on Kangas. And now it is sent in by Fink off the faceoff. Sanborn dumps it in. Oakland trying to bring it out here. Peterson through center. Peterson brings it in. Has Scherf in the middle. Peterson takes a shot right on Vozdecki. Makes the save there. Scherf is going to take the draw against Allison. 12:59 left here in our second period of play, all squared at 1 apiece. As the Blue Jackets control, Zimba at center. Peterson knocks him off the puck. And into the other corner is Scherf with it. Scherf on the half wall. Gets ridden off the play, and Cabina picks it back up now. Sanborn sends it out as Kemp controls it at center. And now sent in. Still a center by controlled by Oakland, who knocks it in. Sanborn back to get it. Sanborn over to Cabina. Cabina sends it up to Zimba. Up to a speedy Allison. Allison across the blue line to Kemp. Kemp looking for Allison on the back door. On the back side of the net there. Allison with it. Allison tip right in front. Nice little tip play to Zimba, who couldn't tip it in. Nice little setup play there. And quickly fired back in by the Blue Jackets. As this is sent in by Erickson. Loose puck in front. A chance for Taylor there. And now sent around as Janazic gets it out. Sent back in the Blue Devil end. Taylor in the corner, trying to get it back to the point. As the Blue Jackets race for that puck as Blue Devils get down there. And it is controlled by the Blue Devils here. Peterson tips it around. Peterson still got it. And sent out by Erickson. Out to center. Sent back in by the Blue Devils. Up through center ice as Erickson knocks it in. Blue Devils now getting it in here. And back the other way. Blue Jackets Marshaw comes with it. And here's a chance for Oakland. He gets dragged off the play here. Oakland had a move to the net and just couldn't complete it to Scherf now. Back to Oakland. He puts it. Stays on the ice. Loose puck in front. And goaltender Vozdecki's got that one.
Tonight's game is presented by the Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn. They offer casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. That's the Rick Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn, Minnesota. Check them out today.
All right, Allison to take the draw here on this power play for the Blue Jackets, and Zimba gets it over to Sanborn. Sanborn back over on the other side to Edmonds. Edmonds now with it to Zimba. Zimba centers it for Allison. As Allison tips it on Kangas, and Kangas needs to make a heads-up save there. Second power play of the night for the Blue Jackets. 0-1 so far on the power play. They're going to get their first power play goal of the year. Allison gets the draw as a little backhander fired out of the zone by Edmonds there. Wozdecki out there to play it. And the shot right in the corner by Keegan Rudebush. Nice chance. Short-handed here. As Wozdecki was kind of caught off guard there. As Kemp now with it. Kemp to Allison. And Allison now with it. Allison wheels around the zone. Allison knocks it up to Kemp. Nice little tip play by Kemp there. And another great save by Kangas. 9:24 left here in our second period of play. We are squared at 1 apiece. Thank you for coming along with us on the ride here tonight. Hibbing Memorial Arena, Hibbing Chisholm, and Virginia Mountain Iron Beal. Game 2 of a thrilling doubleheader Friday on your day after Thanksgiving. And Fink to Marshak. Back to Fink. Fink now with it. Back to the point. Over to Kabina from Drew Janicic. And now Erickson behind the net. Erickson with it. Erickson gets out to Janicic. Janicic moves it in. Centers it to the Marshak there. To Kabina. And Peterson intercepts here. Here they come, short-handed. Peterson driving through the zone. Nice chance. He had numbers with him with Schurf helping out there. Back the other way is Fink. And out to center. As Erickson controls it now. Erickson knocks it over to Kabina. Drew will bring it through center. Drew driving it in. And up to Kemp with a chance. Another great opportunity. Here we go. Oakland coming out of the bench. Oakland, right, gets a shot on Wozdecki, and he gets hammered. And a power play coming up here for the Blue Devils here. Their first of the game.
Both teams have younger players stepping up, and the goaltender for Virginia, I think he's a first year, Ian Kangas. Goaltending's been a problem for Virginia, and he's shutting the door right now for the Blue Devils. Then if you look at Hibbing, Casey Kemp, he's a first year as well. He's playing very well tonight. And then, junior Joe Allison, he's playing a good game too. So a lot of younger players stepping up here tonight for both teams.
And into the fire around here. Sanborn gets it out to Marshak. Marshak's got Kemp with him. Marshak takes a shot on. Goes into the around the net there. I think Kangas might have got a piece of that. As we come back the other way is Schurf. Schurf to Oakland. Oakland driving in. Oakland with a chance as Peterson was in there to help out. And now to Schurf. to Peterson. Little backhander over the top of the net. Nice play. As they're on their first power play of the game. There's a chance right out front for Oakland. And quickly fired out by Marshak. Heads up play. As Oakland had a great chance to put the Blue Devils up by 1 for the first time in this game. And now brought out by Oakland. Oakland driving in. Oakland leaves it for Scherf. Scherf with a drive. Goes wide of the net. And now sent back the other way into the Blue Devil end. Back to retrieve it as Nemanich. Nemanich bring it through. Nemanich will get it out to center and sent in by Seppala. Brady Seppala carrying it in. Seppala with a nice chance on Vozdecki. And makes a nice little wrister. And fired wide by Irvin. Blue Devils get some chances here on this power play here as Nemanich fires it in. Scherf and out front, great chance for Drake there. .6:10 left here in our period number 2. 1-1 is our score between the Blue Jackets and the Blue Devils. Rudebush out to take the draw against Casey Kemp. Keegan, Rudebush. Number 17's taking the draw here. Blue Jackets need one more player on the ice. Kabina is going to come out. And we're going to switch it up here. Zimba going to take the draw for the Blue Jackets. Zimba wins the draw. Zimba comes through center ice. Zimba now with it, skating in. Picks up speed. Zimba drives in. Nice chance there for Zimba. Over to Sanborn. Sanborn gets it to Allison. Allison behind the net. Gets control of it. Gets it over to Kemp. Kemp out to Allison. Allison now with it. Allison, get it over to Zimba. Kemp is wheeling around in front of the net there. Allison now with it. Allison back to Kabina. Kabina can't take a shot at it. As he get it back in, but Sanborn loses it. Now here's Rudebush. But he fires it into the corner. As now Rudebush now with it. Excuse me. Kabina. And Kemp is going to bring it to center as Allison brings it through. As Kemp skates it in. Kemp trying to go around the corner there. Kemp. Over to Allison with a drive. Goes wide of the net. Another nice chance for the Blue Jackets here. We're back to full strength. And now fired in by Irvin. In the corner. As Peterson breaks in. His shot does not hit the net. As Scherf with it. And over is Peterson. Leaves it over for Scherf. Scherf with it. Gets it back to the point. Driven in by Brady Seppala behind the net now. Blue Devils putting on some pressure here. Oakland. Peterson. Peterson gets written off the play. And nice job by Keegan Fink there. And fired the length of the ice here on the icing. So 4:21 left here in the second period of play. All tied up at 1 apiece. 19-13 shots on goal in favor of the hometown Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets here. Seppala gets it over on the other side of Nemanich, who fires it in. Nemanich with it. Nemanich, loose puck in front as Peterson couldn't get to it. His chances, Vozdecki was down. And now, Kabina, get back to get it, taps it. Peterson has it now. Peterson getting over to Scherf. Scherf back over to Seppala. Seppala fires it in. Here's Scherf now with it. As the Blue Jackets will get it out as Taylor trying to get it out here. There's Peterson with a drive right on. And a save by Vozdecki. So the Blue Devils putting on some pressure here in this second period of play. 3:37 left here in our second period of play. Again, we apologize. We've had some issues with the mics here tonight, but we've got kind of a system figured out. But unfortunately, we can only have one person on the mic at one time. Hopefully we can get that ironed out here next week. And this is Rudebush. And, up over the top of the net is sent in by Nemanich there. And misses the net as Kemp gets it out here. Kemp gets it through center. Kemp brings it in. Gets it to Zimba. Kemp with it. And Sanborn in there to help out. Sanborn fires it behind the net. Sent in by Johnson. Back in the corner. Zimba has it. And now Sepula trying to get out. Allison doing a good job defensively in there to help out on the forecheck. And there's a drive right on by Kemp. And a great save by Ian Kangas there. Huge save. Point blank shot by Kemp. Nice little setup play by Allison there. And we remain 1-1 here is our score. Late in the second period. We got a good one here in Hibbing, Minnesota here tonight. And there it is at center. It's dumped in by Lehman. Let's get some action here. Marshak gets a Scherf, brings it out to Peterson. Peterson gets it over to Scherf. Scherf now driving in. Scherf gets behind the D. And Vozdecki makes a save there. Huge save for Vozdecki. Chances on both ends of the rink here now. It's going to be Scherf taking on Allison in the face-off circle. And Cabina's going to get it. Zimba sends it ahead as Scherf sends it back in for the Blue Devils. Now is Carlson. I'm sorry, Lehman. Zimba up through center. Zimba now driving it in here to gets it to Kemp. Kemp puts a little backhander. Here's a chance. Now breakaway for Keegan Rudebush. Rudebush drives in. And just off the goalie's pad as a great chance for the Blue Devils there. Nice little play by Oakland to get it to Rudebush and set that play up here. Minute 41, the action is heating up here in our second period of play. All tied at 1. Rudebush out to take the draw for the Blue Devils, and Fink wins that draw. Janicic fires it through center. As now the Blue Devils bring it in, and a drive right on goal. Nice chance for Dylan Drake. Okay, we got minute 28 left here in our second period of play. All squared at 1 apiece. Between Mountain Iron Buell and Hibbing Chisholm. Rudebush gets the draw, but Allison wins that one. Up to Kemp, and Zimba is a foot race. Zimba breaks through. He can't control his Nemanich had it for a moment. And over to Sanborn, sends it to Allison. Allison drives in. Allison trying to get it to center. Zimba takes a shot right on. Nice chance for the Blue Jackets there. 1 minute left here in our second period of play. As the Blue Devils come back the other way with it. And now in the corner Fight for that loose puck. Is Allison in there working along with Drake, and Allison gets it free over to Zimba. Comes out to center ice. And sent in by the Blue Devils here. We go back the other way here. Sent in by Keegan Rudabush. Rudabush having a pretty good period here, where the Blue Devils had some chances here. And now loose puck. Cabina has it out to center to Allison now. 16 seconds left, and Allison brings it in. Allison has Kemp out front. And he gets tied up in the corner as Kemp gets it free. Oh, out to the point. Great chance there for Nathan Johnson. Just couldn't control it. And that's the end of period number 2. No scoring in that period. And Blake will take us through a quick recap of our second period. No scoring there, but he'll take us through that here in the end of the period.
One winner of $130. Listen closely. Here's your winning number: 294-488. 294-488. If you've got that lucky ticket.
So after 2 periods of play here from Hibbing, it's still 1-1 between Hibbing Chisholm and Virginia Mountain Iron Buell. Looking at some other scores around high school hockey, of course, Grand Rapids defeated Minnetonka in overtime. That was our first game of the doubleheader here on Up North Hockey. Lakeville North defeated Chaska 5-2 over at the Youth Hockey Hub opener. Thief River Falls and Little Falls tied 2-2. A game going on over at the Hoyt Lakes Ice Arena, a Section 7A and Iron Range Conference matchup. Evelyn Gilbert and International Falls. No scoring update from there yet. And one more game here in action right now, Wayzata and Hermantown. No score over in Hermantown. So a quick word from our sponsors, Minnesota Twist Drill. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all players of the season ahead and to have fun. And the Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn offers casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large screen TVs and 2 10-inch projection screens, so you never have to miss a moment or a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill offers a large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. The Rink Sports Grill at 301 Patrick Avenue in Evelyn, Minnesota. Check them out today. So once again, after 2 periods of play between Hibbing Chisholm and Virginia Mountain Iron Buell, we are all knotted up at 1. Shots on goal, 21-15 in favor of the hometown teams, the Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets. We'll be back for second period or third period action for the final period coming up from the Hibbing Memorial Arena here in Hibbing, Minnesota.
All right, we're back here in between the second and third intermissions. Of course, we've got a good one here tonight with the score tied between Hibbing Chisholm and Virginia Mountain Iron Buell here. So we got a good third period coming up here for the Blue Jackets and Blue Devils. That's coming your way here on Up North Hockey.
Welcome back, everyone. We have Chuck a Puck going on right now, and it's currently a 1-1 game between Hibbing Chisholm and Virginia Mountain Iron Buell going into the third period. So tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Drill, a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. And the Rig Sports Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rig Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-inch projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rig Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. The Rig Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Eveleth, Minnesota. Check them out today. So a couple other scores around high school hockey. Eveleth Gilbert defeated International Falls. Final score 6-2. Marshall beating Pine City right now 4-0. So Marshall's looking like they're looking like a solid team down in Section 1A. And I'm pretty sure St. Cloud Cathedral and Warroad was canceled because I know the East Grand Forest game was postponed there, so I'm assuming that one's postponed as well. Then over at Hermantown, Wayzata and Hermantown are knotted up at 1 over at the Hawk Dome. Just a couple scores around a busy night of high school hockey as the Hibbing Blue Jackets take the ice for the third period where they're tied with Virginia 1-1. Virginia should follow momentarily. So we'll be having a puck drop momentarily here. Here's Randy with the third period play-by-play call as we have the first face-off coming up.
All right, we're just about ready for third period action here. We got a good one here tonight. We're all squared at 1 apiece. Third period momentarily coming up. As Joe Allison's going to take the draw against Ryan Scherf. We have at least 17 minutes left here at the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. Could we have another overtime game on our first doubleheader of the season? Fired in quickly by Nemanich, and goaltender Vozdecki will make the save and get a face-off early in the period. Both goalies playing well here tonight. And sent out by the Blue Jackets and up and out of play. As back to take the draw is going to be Allison against Scherf. Allison Scherf controls the draw back to Nemanich on the point. Puts a shot right on. Loose puck sent over in the corner by Cabina. Up to Kemp, who tries to get it out here. Cabina regroups. Gets it to Fink. And Kemp on the side there is Cabina with it. Peterson now behind the net. Peterson gets it over to Seppala. Seppala in the corner. Zimba, and fired out by Sanborn. Comes through the center ice as Scherf retracts to get it. Scherf trying a long pass for Peterson. As he tips it, he's on the other side of center and gets it in. And stolen away by Keegan Rudebush. Rudebush now with it. Behind the net is Irvin. Irvin with it. And back behind the net here is Irvin. As he gets ridden down, and the Blue Devils are going to get another 15:35 left. An opportunity for the Blue Devils to possibly take the lead here. As Isaac Erickson's going to go off for a couple. Allison along with Scherf. Allison wins a draw in his Cabina. And out to the point here is Oakland. Oakland gets it to Peterson. Oakland with it, driving. Oakland skates it in. He scores! Brett Oakland is going to put the Blue Devils ahead for the first time in this hockey game, and that's a power play goal for Mr. Oakland. Just underway here in the third period of play.
Oakland's been playing a very good game tonight, and now he finally comes through and he puts his team on top. 2-1 Virginia here with 5:18 remaining here in the third period.
Scoring the power play goal for Blue Devils, number 8, Brett Oakland. Assisted by number 15, Ryan Scherf, and number 23, Brayden Seppala. Oakland, from Scherf and Seppala. A power play goal at 1:42.
And 1:42 is the time of the goal. Oakland, and got the assist from Scherf. And Seppala on the assist on that power play goal. And now dumped down by the Blue Devils as we get a whistle and an icing. So Blue Jackets got to come back and get a goal here. Tie this one up. And out to take the draw is Erickson against Scherf. Scherf wins the draw. And Nemanich in the corner. Gets it to Scherf. Scherf brings it out. Gets it through center ice as Oakland brings it back in. Oakland with a drive right on Vozdecki. Makes another save. Here's another chance for Scherf. Has another power play coming up here for the Blue Devils. Got the extra tacker on here. Peterson with it. Peterson wheeling around. As Nemanich back on the point, trying to get Peterson back with a little backhander. Nice chance here. Peterson still controlled as the Blue Jackets finally touch it, as Cabina looks to be a little shaken up here as he skates off. Hopefully Drew's going to be okay. He's skating kind of gingerly on that ankle there.
Tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Drill. They are a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey and wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. That's Minnesota Twist Drill in Hibbing.
Here's Rudebush taking a draw against Allison. Behind the head is Sanborn, fires it around. Not out. That's knocked in by Nemanich. It's a 5-minute major penalty for the Blue Jackets. Erickson going off here. So going to have to look to kill that off. As Virginia with a great opportunity here now in the 5-minute major. Sanborn now with it. Sanborn loses control. And Zimba trying to help out there. And picked up by Rudabush. Gets it in to Irvin. Back to the point. Blocked down by Kemp. Nice block down. As Nemanich gets it over to Drake. Speedy Scherf comes through with that drive right on net. And up and out of play. So Scherf comes off the bench, makes a shot driving towards the goal. And great opportunity there for the Blue Devils on this power play.
Yep, and they still have 3:59 remaining on this power play. And they can score as many goals as they want. Yeah, definitely adding a lot of pressure here in the third period for the Blue Devils.
And back to action here. As Peterson now with it. Peterson gets it over to Scherf. Scherf wheeling around as Cabina back out on the ice. Good to see. Peterson now with it. Peterson there. As Scherf tries to dig it out here. And Janicic loses it to Peterson. Peterson now with it. Peterson back to the point. Back to Sepala. Sends it right to Peterson. He puts it over the top of the net here. Scherf, quick shot over to Oakland. Oakland drives it wide of the net. 12:20 left here in the period. And the Blue Devils driving here is Scherf. Scherf wheeling around. Back to Oakland and Scherf. And back out here is Marshak. Marshak recovers. Marshak trying to make a move here, short-handed. And there's a penalty coming up against the Blue Devils here. As a hooking penalty will be assessed. And it'll be so that'll even it up here. Four on four for the next 2 minutes. And Allison with it now. Allison into the corner. Allison has it. Allison reels it around to Sanborn, who was out front. Couldn't get it to him. Brings it out as Rudabush. Rudabush gets it through center, across the line. Rudabush works it over on the other side. Rudabush now comes back, gets that loose puck. Rudabush driving towards the net. Nice play by Allison. Knocks him off the play. Rudabush regains possession here. As Zimba brings it out. Comes through center ice. Zimba brings it in. Zimba driving on. Zimba around the corner, trying to wrap it around. Nice chance. Allison back on the point. Allison trying to get it to Zimba in the middle there. Cabina trying to get to it here as Drake gets it out here. Callister knocks it in for the Blue Devils there. Finishes it off. Here is Cabina. Cabina gets it to Kemp here. Kemp's got Allison through the middle. Allison driving in. Allison behind the net now. And he's taking off the play of Scherf here. Scherf gets it to Oakland. Oakland bringing it back the other way to Scherf. Scherf driving in on goal. Score! Little backhander by Ryan Scherf. And that will widen the margin by 2 goals for the Blue Devils. His second of the night. Well, that's not what the Blue Jackets needed to happen there, Blake.
No, they got a power play here now, and they're hoping to get through the 5-minute penalty, but now Scherf comes through and gives Virginia a 2-goal lead now.
Scherf from Oakland and Tiedemann. Time in the goal, 6:21.
And that goal. Scherf is second of the night. And the assist credited to Brandon Tiedemann, and second assist going to Oakland and Tiedemann. Oakland on the first assist, Tiedemann on the second assist. And Blue Devils are at full strength here. Blue Jackets man short for the next 48 seconds. Down by 2 goals here. Rudebush gets it over to Drake. Drake sends it through center. As Sanborn. Sent over by Janicic gets it out here. As Scherf drives in. Scherf to Peterson. Knocks the goalie in the head. Scherf wraps around the corner. Peterson, goes around the corner there. Behind the net. And takes a shot right on goal.
Tonight's game is presented by the Rink Sports Grill in Eveleth. They offer casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rink offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-inch projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rink Sports Grill on 301 Hattrick Avenue in Eveleth, Minnesota. Check them out today.
And we have another penalty being assessed to the Blue Jackets here. It's Cabina going off.
5 to the Blue Jackets for too many men on the ice.
Too many players on the ice.
Number 15, Drew Cabina.
Blue Jackets are going to call a timeout here.
Penalty on the Blue Jackets. Too many men on the ice.
I believe.
7:32. Timeout, Blue Devils.
No, I'm sorry. The Blue Devils are going to call a timeout here. So Blue Devils take a timeout here. 2-goal lead here, Blake.
Yeah, kind of an interesting move there. They have a power play here for about over 2 minutes here, and they're up by 2. But it's sometimes always good to just give the kids a break, and they just want to make sure they can finish this one off tonight and get their first win of the season.
All right, so we have 9:28 left here in third period of play. And don't forget, tomorrow afternoon we have a matinee feature for you. Minnetonka traveling to Hotchkiss Barado Arena. We're going to have Greenway and Minnetonka tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock start. Of course, weather permitting on that one.
Well, with Minnetonka already being up there, up here, they're probably going to play the game unless something else changes. But yeah, we're looking forward to that game as well. It could be a good one.
So an afternoon affair there. We had thrilling afternoon game earlier today as Scherf drives it in here. There's a chance for Oakland, sends it over the top of the net. Sepala back over to Nemanich. Nemanich works it to Oakland. Oakland now with it. Scherf trying to get to that loose puck. And Nemanich sends it in. As it gets bounced back to Oakland. Oakland with it. Gets it ridden off the play by Allison. Back to Nemanich. Puts it wide of the net. Zimba now with it here. 8:48 left. Here comes Allison now with it. Allison fires it behind the net. As Kemp skates in, trying to get to it first, but it is Nemanich bringing it out. Nemanich brings it across the blue line here. Gets ridden down here. Nemanich knocks it in. As Allison trying to get it out here. Nemanich has it. Behind the net to Zimba. And Sepala back to get it. Sepala with it. Gets it through center. Sends it into Scherf. Sepala with it. Sepala. Shot right on Vozdecki. Big pad save there. As Zimba comes back with the other way. Has Marshak. Marshak driving in here. Track to Zimba. And a nice defensive play there by Sepala. Yeah, it's back to get his Sanborn. Sanborn sends it to Zimba. Zimba trying to work it in. Zimba has it. Zimba skating to that loose puck behind the net here. As Edmonds out front, and Zimba wheels it around with it here to Sanborn.
Both teams at full strength.
And now here comes Drake on a break. Drake, nice little backhand move. He shoots, and Vozdecki's got that one. A nice little move by Drake there.
Yeah, and now the penalties are over at Hibbing Chisholm, so they're looking to regroup and maybe pop one in here in the next couple minutes. And they would only be down by 1, so it's still a reachable game for them.
So there's a chance for the Blue Jackets to get back in it. Still time, but they got to make something happen pretty soon. Here is we have 7:15 left here, and trailing by 2 to the Blue Devils here. And back behind the net is Zimba to Kemp. Comes out to Cabina, he plays it, but Irvin has it. Irvin driving it in. Irvin coming through, gets through the defender. Skates in, and Rudabush centers it, nobody home. And now out to Allison, gets it out. Back the other way is Rudabush. Rudabush driving in. Rudabush behind the net, looking for somebody out front. Rudabush throws a loose puck to Peterson, who drives right on. Nice chance for Peterson there as they continue to put on pressure here, Blake, in this period. So 27-23 shots on goal in favor of the Blue Devils against the Blue Jackets. 6:21 left here in our third period of play. Scherf to take the draw and get Keegan Fink. And Fink has it, wins the draw. Yeah, it's fired around by Johnson. Peterson now with it. Peterson driving to the net on Vozdecki. And Peterson into the Fink behind the net now. Fink with it. Gets it ahead. In the corner now. Picked up by Oakland. Oakland driving in. Oakland with a nice move. And sent in. Nice chance there for the Blue Devils. Seppala with it. Gets it to Oakland. Oakland wheeling it around. Oakland has Nemanich back in the points. Oakland takes it in. Ridden off by Sanborn. Blue Jackets coming away with numbers here. Fink over to Marshak. Marshak puts a shot in the corner. Sent by Edmonds. Fink trying to intercept it through there. As Peterson comes out through center. Peterson works it in. Peterson with a drive up to Scherf. He couldn't complete the passing play. Nice chance for the Blue Devils there. Here's a chance for Allison. And they just over the top of his stick there. As Kemp had it, and Allison. And now it is control at center as Drew sends it over to Drew. Drew Janicic to Drew Cabina. And now Irvin has it. Irvin driving in. Irvin driving it right over the top of the net, over the top of goaltender Vozdecki. And he makes a save off the boards here. 4:41 left here in the period, Blake. Time is running out on the Blue Jackets.
Yep. It's looking like it might be Virginia's night, and it looks like they might get their first one of the season, but, you know, we still have about 5 minutes to play here. We'll see if Hibbing Chisholm can pop one here.
Gonna have to get one here quickly as time is running down here. Zimba up to Allison. Gets it to Kemp. Oh, he can't control the puck. Is back in the zone, picked up by Cabina. Cabina over to Sanborn. Sanborn wheels it through center ice. Sanborn moving in. Sanborn puts a shot over the top of the net. It's Zimba now with it. As Kemp picks it up. Zimba has it now. Zimba trying to make a move to Kemp, and Kemp's going to get back in that corner first. And back behind the net. Ooh, Zimba. Zimba takes his guy down, and that's going to be a penalty. 4:01 left here. Blue Jackets heading back to the penalty box. That is not going to help things anything here, Blake.
Nope, it's never going to get a penalty, especially when you're down. So it's obviously going to hurt them here, and just not a good time to take a penalty. And just a reminder, tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Drill and the Rink Sports Grill.
Season-long sponsors. Again, we want to thank the Rink Sports Grill and Minnesota Twist Drill for their commitment to Up North hockey in 2019 and 2020. And sent in Seppala. Zimba's going off for a 2-minute minor for cross-checking. 3:53 left here in the third period. And Scherf wins the draw. Gets it back to Seppala. Oakland now with it. Back to Seppala on the corner on the blue line. Can't hold the blue line. Sent in now as Oakland sends it. Loose puck. Picked up by Scherf in front. Takes a little shot on Vozdecki. And he gloves that one. .332 left here in the third period of play. Again, we want to thank our followers for jumping on board here with us tonight to check out this key Section 7A battle between Virginia, Mountain Iron Buell, and Hibbing Chisholm. And there is Seppala with it now and gets it over to Oakland. Oakland back to Seppala. Gets it up to Nemanich. He takes a drive right on goal, and Vozdecki makes a save there. And the Blue Jackets are going to call their timeout in the hockey game here.
So Hibbing takes a timeout here with 3:15 remaining in the third period. Here's a word from our sponsors. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all players of the season ahead and to have fun. And the Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn offers casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-inch projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill offers a large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. The Rink Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn, Minnesota. Check them out today.
Well, here we go. 3:15 left here in our third period of play after the timeout by the Blue Jackets. And Cabina takes his guy out, takes down Scherf. Out to center, sent in by Nemanich. Seppala. Back to Nemanich on the point. Nemanich gets it to Scherf. Scherf driving it to Peterson. Oh, great play right over to Oakland. Nice little passing play, and Vozdecki making a huge save there. As they're going to have to take the goalie out here, they get control of the puck. They're going to have to get an extra man out there. As brought out here by Seppala. Peterson Over to the other side to Nemanich. Back in the corner to Oakland. Oakland now with it. Oakland moves it towards the net. Oakland. And there's a chance for Scherf. There's a chance. Sepala breaks in. Scherf now with it. Moving it out. And loose puck is picked up by Zimba now. Zimba is the extra attackers coming out here for the Blue Jackets. Zimba drives on. And he takes a shot, and we're going to get a penalty coming up here. Delayed penalty. Zimba out front as Marshak was breaking towards the net, but the Blue Devils touch it. And they are going back to the penalty box here in this hockey game. Blue Jackets will have a power play with the next minute 37 to go here in a hockey game. So chance for the Blue Jackets here.
Yep, they're still down by 2, but, you know, a minute 37, still a lot of time to pop 2 in here on the power play.
So Allison going to take out this draw against Keegan Rudebush. And Kabina gets sent off the ice. As we have 6 attackers on there already. As Zimba will control. Zimba with a drive right on as Allison was out front. And now Edmonds sends it back to Allison. Allison centers it to Casey Kemp with a drive right on. Great chance for the Blue Jackets there. They need to get one quick here. They trail by 2. All right, and it's sent to length the ice as Sanborn's going to get it. Minute 8 left here in our hockey game. Sanborn brings it through center. Sanborn drives it in. Sanborn sends it. And it is in the corner, and Zimba now with it. Zimba gets it over to Kemp. No, can't get it over quite to him, and behind is Allison has it. Allison back to Kemp. The drive. And Zimba regroups to center along with Sanborn. Zimba gets it to Kemp. Kemp moves it ahead. It's Marshak trying to get to that loose puck. Zimba has it now. Zimba in the corner. Zimba drives out. Kemp right on. And another big save by Kangas. He's made some big saves in this hockey game, Blake.
Yes, he comes in tonight. I believe it's his first career varsity start here tonight. The other goaltenders were playing in the other games, and it wasn't going too well, so Coach Finsa tried putting Kangas in tonight, and it's worked very well. So looks like he might be starting the next game for the Blue Devils.
And now it is controlled by Kemp. Kemp driving as Fink puts a shot on Allison trying to get to that loose puck. 6 seconds left here in the period. Allison with a drive right on. Fink trying to finish it off, and Kangas makes another save. And that is going to do it here. So the Blue Devils get a road victory over Hibbing Chisholm, and they come away with a 3-1 victory, their first victory of the season. So a nice solid effort by the Blue Devils here tonight. It was a close game here until the third period. Blue Devils add a couple, and Blake is going to have your scoring summary in this third period.
So in the final period of play here in Hibbing, Virginia scored 2 goals to win the game, 3-1. Scoring the first goal in the third period for Virginia was number 8 Brett Oakland, assist to number 15 Ryan Scherf, and number 23 Brady Sepala. The time of that goal was a minute 42. And then scoring the third and final goal for Virginia was number 15 Ryan Scherf, assist to number 8 Brett Oakland, and number 26, Brendan Tiedemann. Time of that goal was 6:21. So the final score here tonight, 3-1, Virginia Mountain Iron Buell, where they get their first win of the season. And in Hibbing's first game tonight, they dropped to 0-1. So player of the game, we're going to have to decide that. We're going to have to discuss that after our broadcast. Keep an eye on our Twitter and Instagram pages for that. We'll post it shortly after our broadcast here tonight. So a quick word from our sponsors before we go here. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. And the Rick Sports Grill at Eveleth offers casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rick Sports Grill offers 8 large screen TVs and 2 10-inch projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rick Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. The Rick Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Eveleth, Minnesota. Check them out today. So today in our doubleheader here on Up North Hockey, we had 2 very good hockey games. Of course, in the first one, Grand Rapids gets another big victory over Minnetonka in an overtime thriller. Scoring the game-winning goal for Grand Rapids was Joey Del Greco. Then here tonight, we had another tight battle between Virginia Mountain Iron Buell, who got the victory 3-1 over Hibbing Chisholm. So it's been a fun day of hockey. We thank you for tuning in to Up North Hockey on this day after Thanksgiving, and we hope you've enjoyed our broadcast from both of the games. So for Randy, I'm Blake, saying good night from the Hibbing Memorial Arena here in Hibbing, Minnesota. Final score, 3-1 Blue Devils over the Blue Jackets. Good night, everyone.